Hello, today I am going to discuss about retentive timer on delay. So what is retentive timer on delay? Actually, the retentive timer on delay is no much different from timer on delay. The only difference is the accumulated value. The accumulated value will be retained if the retentive timer on delay is de-energized halfway or in the middle. Okay, let me maybe demo it for you. Okay, for this is a timer off delay instruction. I can change it, so I click the timer tab and then I can select RTO, retentive timer on delay. I can double click this box and then change to retentive timer on delay, RTO, retentive timer on delay. Then I enter. See, it will change to retentive timer on delay. Okay, so retentive timer on delay is almost same like the timer on delay. The only difference is it will retain, hence the value retentive. It will retain the last accumulated value if this timer is de-energized in the middle of process. Let's say it accumulating the value maybe from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then until certain value, this timer is de-energized. The last accumulated value will retain. When that means it will not be reset to 0. For the timer on delay as well as timer off delay, the accumulated value will be reset to 0 if these timers is de-energized halfway when the accumulating value is increasing or it start accumulating. Okay, so let me demonstrate for you so that it will be easier to understand. So I will compile this file. Before I compile, maybe I save it. File, save as. Maybe I save as retentive timer on delay. Okay, compile the file to make sure no error. And then I click here, click download, click OK. And then click again, click run so that it can run the software. Okay, so when I trigger this bit to on, the virtual power will flow through this run to energize retentive timer on delay instructions. And this enable bit of course will be activated, and you can see this virtual switch will be triggered from normally open to close, and the virtual power will flow through this run to energize this digital output slot 0 bit 0 and cause the external horn to activate. Okay, at the same time this timer timing will be triggered from normally open to close. Why? Because it's a timing. Timer timing is just quite similar to accumulating. So when the accumulating increasing, the timer timing also time the timing. Okay, so this will cause the virtual power flow through this run and then will energize the virtual output coil and cause the external agitator to run. Okay, so when this retentive timer on delay timing set point is reached, which is about 1000 times 0.01 is 10 seconds. Okay, when the accumulating value reach 10 seconds, what will happen is this dump bit will be activated and then it will trigger this normally open to close. Hence, will energize this virtual output coil and cause the external motor to run. You see here is no different from the timer on delay. So what will happen? Let's say I de-energize it when the accumulating value is counting or is accumulating up halfway. You will see the accumulating value will retain the last value. Let's say it reach about 500 or 600, the value will remain there instead of reset to 0. Okay, if it is a timer on delay or timer off delay, this value will reset to 0 immediately. Okay, okay, let's say I click this one, I right click and I toggle bit, see what will happen. Okay, sorry, I need to reset this to 0 first. Okay, let me reset this to 0. Okay, see what will happen if I trigger this virtual switch to on. And you can see the accumulating value is accumulating up. Enable bit is energized. Timer timing bit is energized because it is timing. Okay, once it's reached the preset value, the dump bit will be activated. And you can see the dump bit virtual switch will trigger to close and the motor will be activated to run. Okay, so now let me reset this value to 0 again. Okay, and then I show you what will happen. Okay, now see what will happen and then see what will happen if I de-energize it. This accumulated value will remain there instead of reset to 0. If I trigger this input to on again, you can see it will start to accumulate from the last value. Okay, and then if I off again, off the input, what happened? This value is not triggered to, it's not reset to 0. So how do we reset this accumulated to 0? Okay, simple. We need to insert the reset instruction. Let me go to offline first. Okay, so I will enter a new run here and then go to timer tab and reset. Okay, maybe I put one input here. Okay, so this one maybe I put bit number 2. So reset timer. Okay, so once I trigger this bit to on, it will reset. So this reset, I need to put the address. The address must be the same address as this retentive timer on delay. So I will put T timer for column 2. Okay, let's compile the file to make sure no error and then select download and then try to run it. Okay, see what will happen. If this, I toggle bit it, you can see accumulated value becomes 0. This is what happened. So for this retentive timer on delay, we should include the reset instruction or else the accumulated value can never reset to 0. So that's it. Thank you.